Let's go to the field now, and Scott Hunter.
45 years old.
What a pleasant night for football in Irvington, Alabama. About midway between Alma and Grand Bay. And everybody that I talked to at halftime, pretty excited about this game. There's been a lot of offense. Bryant leading Murphy 14-7. I might point out that Murphy scored its touchdown in the second quarter, and that has been their most productive quarter of the year. They have scored 75 of their 154 points in the second quarter. Maybe this is an omen of sorts, but they've only scored 14 points in 7 previous games in the third quarter. Let's take a look at some of the first half stats. Give the rushing edge to Bryant. They got about 50 more yards on the ground than Murphy. And let me tell you, of those 155 yards, we understand that Lynn Thompson has 146 out of 155 in the 2 touchdowns. Murphy is yet to gain any yardage through the air. Bryant with 49 yards. Bryant all over Murphy in total yardage and first downs. And also in the negative stat of penalties, 40 yards to Murphy's 15. Plus, Bryant has turned it over twice. And the Panthers have not turned it over. By the way, I want to clarify, in the first quarter, setting up the first touchdown, Bryant was a block punt. And originally I called it Tony Gildersleeve. I checked with Mike Hearn in the Mobile Register. It was Gildersleeve who blocked it for the 6th block of the year. And Sweat was the one who recovered it. Let's go to the field now, and Scott Hunter is ready to join us. Scott?
All right, Lee, Coach Jim Sudahay here. Well, you came back and got a touchdown just before the half, and this has made it an interesting football game.
Yeah, something we needed that right there to, go in the locker room, down 1 touchdown now, and kids feel like now they got a chance to, come back and win this game. It's proved right there in the second quarter, and we can move the ball on them a little bit, and, that's just what we got to do. Got to eliminate our mistakes and move the ball on them.
Well, I was impressed. We were down 14-0. The kids sort of rose up, didn't give up.
Yeah, they know how important this game is, and, they worked hard all week, and, like, I told them, you got to just keep fighting. It's going to be a 48-minute ball game, and you got to play it, until the end.
Any strategy for the second half?
No, we're going to just...
But you'll divulge? All right, Coach Jim Sudahay, he's holding his cards close to his vest there. Lee, I'll be right back up there with you in a second.
Really appreciate Jim Sudahay stopping by to chat with Scott Hunter. Jim in his first year, a longtime assistant at Murphy. Also played football there. And again, I told you about the ties here at Alma Bryant. Ed Latham, the principal, played for the Murphy Panthers. He was a running back in the days of Lefty Anderson. And his son Wes is one of the coaches on the Murphy staff. But don't let that kid you. Ed is solidly a Hurricane. And if any of you listening ever get a chance to come down here and visit Alma Bryant, even on a non-game day, this complex is growing and growing rapidly. The Murphy Panthers doing their stretching exercises. And we will take a 60-second break. This is Sports City 6 and WNSP.
Save on our exclusive new Lee's for Living carpet at Green Color and Design.
Just wait till you see this amazing carpet.
It's hard to resist a carpet that resists everything with our exclusive extra lock backing system and a 25-year no exclusion stain warranty.
When it comes to flooring, nobody does it better than Carpet One.
Tell it like it is.
Don't miss these special savings on Lee's for Living carpet, only at Green Color and Design.
With our $20 for 250 anytime minutes rate plans and free long distance, Digit can outlast any chatterbox. Digit's $40 for 500 anytime minutes rate plans with free long distance can outpace any motor mouth. Digit, chatterbox tested, motor mouth approved.
The South Trust Bank High School Football Game of the Week brought to you by Digif, Gleam Color Design Center, McDonald Muffler, Jostens, Zogby's Uniforms, Hills Children's Shoes, to name just a few. I'm Lee Cervani and Scott Hunter. Scott's back from the field. And Scott, I've enjoyed the first half. I really have. I think both teams have shown us some offense. Bryant dominating in yardage. but they also had 2 turnovers, which kind of held them back.
Well, I'm impressed with the way Murphy's hung in here. Of course, down here in this wonderful field, that's Bryant's hometown and home field. And I'm impressed with the way Murphy's hung in there. Coach Jim Sutherland said his troops felt like after they got that touchdown and closed it to 14-7, that they felt like they could play with Bryant. Well, let's see what happens in the second half.
And I want to tell you something. And both Jim Suda and Mark Lasser, they're both first-year coaches in this area. And I really appreciate whatever each of those 2 coaches has done. Very easy to work with, very hospitable. Mark sends Bryant ready to kick the football off. That's Antoine Odom. He does it all. He is verbally committed to Alabama. And he wasted little time in deciding if he has any kind of success up there like Kenny King has had. Alabama's got a few bookends for a couple of years, Scott.
I'll say Kenny King out of Daphne High School has been a pleasant surprise to Alabama coaches and the fans.
Leading 14-7, Bryant and Odom to kick it off. It is short like a pooch kick, hits at the 35, and fallen on by Murphy. They'll have the football, and saving the day was Ira Butler, a linebacker, a senior, getting a chance to get his hands on the football and saving it for Murphy, and they get good field position. That was at the 31.
That was a cute little kick by Antoine Odom, wasn't it?
Did he miss it, or was that the intent? Who knows?
It was cute.
It was cute as right, a pooch kick. Johnny Keith, the sophomore, directing the Murphy attack. Split backfield, Poe near side, Kaiser right side. Back to pass, Keith finds Poe, got it, 40, up to the 45. First down, Scott, during the half, Pat Pepler, your buddy and I were talking, when are they going to get the ball to Jason Poe? They've got to find him. Slant on the first pass on the right side, first down.
Jim Sutherland would not divulge what he was going to start out with in the second half. He wouldn't show his cards to me, and of course, that's the reason. He was going to come out throwing it and getting it to Poe.
Sweat and Wilkerson combined to stop Poe, his first catch of the night. Keith, first down 10 at the 46. Tailback gets the call. Park goes nowhere, runs into a brick wall at the line of scrimmage. Bryant defense led by Kyle Daughtry, the senior linebacker. Second and 10.
Also in on that tackle, number 53, Kenny Nelson.
Hale replacing Tart brings the play in from the far sideline.
First possession of the third quarter, first 5 minutes of the third quarter, along with that first possession, usually determines the field position for a great part of the third quarter. So let's see what Murphy does with it.
First, make it second down and 10 from the 46-foot backfield. Keith back to pass. Rose in the backfield, caught by Kaiser, angling to the left side. And he's double-teamed. He's going to be tackled, finally triple-teamed. He gains 1 yard at the 47-yard line. Lewis Pollock was over there. Daughtry was standing near him. Quick pass to the left side, actually right along the line of scrimmage to Kaiser, who tried to twist away, Scott.
And Keith looks like he's throwing the football a little bit better. Throwing the ball with a little more air up under it. Got his feet up under him and putting a nice cross.
Give credit to William Johnson also in on the tackle. Third down, 10 yards to go. No gain on the play. From the 46 out of the I. Keith, play action. Clemens the rush. The throw incomplete into no man's land at the 42-yard line. Murphy forced the punt. I told our listeners during the half, Murphy has not scored well in the third quarter this year, Scott. It has not been a good scoring team in the third.
Don't know if I agree with that call, running a bootleg, counter bootleg on third down and 10. I would prefer Johnny Keith just dropping back and throwing the football with protection.
The Bryant Hurricanes leading 14-7. Mark Lassiter coaching his first year in Mobile. Punting Jabari James at his own 32. Gets a good snap. Not much of a rush this time. He had one blocked earlier. Long twisting kick. Hits at the 19. Fielded by Wilkerson. 15, 20. Kept his balance up to the 21. He'll get 6 yards on the return.
The ball up to the Hurricanes, 22-yard line.
Tackled by Will Terry. Bryant's offense, led by quarterback Gerald Thompson, 6'1" junior. Hands off to either Lynn Thompson or Curtis Moore. Alan Whitney and Antoine Odom have alternated as the tight ends. William Johnson, the wide receiver, Now it's Moore in the backfield. 3 wideouts. 1st and 10. Handoff Moore. Circles left. Cutback. 20, 25 to the 29-yard line. Almost got a first down. An 8-9-yard run for Curtis Moore. Running out of the shotgun that time and just handing off to the back right next to him. Curtis all 5-4.
I'm impressed with Bryant's transition to the shotgun and how well they're doing out of it. We didn't see this the first time we saw Bryant earlier in the year against Theodore.
Brandon Beasley threw a nice block, 2nd and 1. Lynn Thompson in motion, gets the handoff, circles right, 30, 32, 33, first down up near the 34. He's almost at 150 yards rushing in this game. First down, Bryant.
He just got 40 yards on that carry. 3 yards upfield and 37 yards sideways.
Anthony Pugh on the stop. Lynn Thompson has had himself quite a game. 146 yards at the half, picking up where he left off.
Thompson going all the way east and west, as far as you could go.
From the 34, out of the shotgun, Gerald Johnson handing off to Curtis Moore, running to the left. Turns the corner, 35, 37, 38. He'll pick up about 3 yards. Curtis Cooper was there for the Murphy Panthers. Also, Michael Williams. We remember Michael Williams for meeting Antoine Odom head up in the first half. Kelvin Brown also combined on the tackle.
Mark Lassiter comes back to things that are good for him. One thing we don't do sometimes as coaches and players is stay with the things that are good for us and make the other team stop them before you get away from them.
2nd down, 6. From his own 38, from the shotgun, back to pass, Gerald Thompson throws with time, dropped by Lynn Thompson, crossing to the right side at the 39. He couldn't hang on to it.
Well, that's the only thing he's done wrong tonight.
If need be, they could play him on defense also. You know, remember last year, Brandon Johnson? He'd be rushing for all these yards, and then late in the game, he'd be playing defense.
I saw him downfield. He was down here tonight, and it looked great. Recuperating from his surgery, and looks like he'll be a factor at Auburn this spring.
Lynn Thompson, 40, 45 on the toss. Wait, midfield, first down. Curtis Cooper on the tackle. When they need yardage, they go to Lynn Thompson. He is a junior, as is his cousin. That speaks well for next year. They return most of their skilled people next year. The offensive line will lose 4 starters.
Well, let's take a look at Lynn Thompson here. Just a little pitch toss. And he is the bread and butter man, wiggling, stepping over people and getting a first down.
Scott, I didn't see. I really missed. There was a block in there, and I missed the number. Somebody threw a nifty block at midfield. First down. Snap taken by Gerald Thompson. There's the fade route. And Daughtry has got it flagged down. He caught it out of bounds, but there's a flag. The Kyle Daughtry with the grab over the shoulder. I think he went out of bounds. I think he did, but I see a flag. And it's against Murphy. Pass interference. Well, that'll help the Bryant cause.
Got pass interference against the defense. 15-yard penalty, first down.
Carvel Owens giving us the call. He is the referee tonight, helped out by Bubba Hawk, Bill Eldrith, shot loose, and John Cunningham. First down at the Murphy, 35. Daughtry with that fine catch, but it was out of bounds. Odom goes in motion, gets the handoff, running right, look out, 35, outside, and double teamed, and down he goes at about the 31-yard line. Antoine Odom.
Bryant calls all their plays with no huddle. The players just face the sidelines, and the coaches call the play in the snap count, and of course, that's the way they operate. I saw a Pensacola Woodham team do that years ago and just wear people out on the way to the state championship. Antoine Odom, once again on that reverse, the thing that Florida does so well with a receiver, but Antoine Odom, the biggest guy we've ever seen running that reverse.
Goes the way. Michael Williams combined on the tackle. 2nd down and 6 from the Murphy 31 out of the shotgun. We're going to get the toss sweep to the left. Here's Lynn Thompson, 30. Lynn Thompson knocked out of bounds at the 27-yard line, take it to the 26-yard line. Very close to another Bryant first down. It was Curtis Cooper and Terry Johnson combining on the tackle as Thompson gaining a head of steam. Another toss sweep, Scott.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Lee, if it's a toss sweep or an option off the end man. It looks like more like an option there as he pitched to Thompson.
Well, I'll give you the option, but he also tosses it to him.
Yeah.
So it is a combination.
Yeah. Okay.
A toss option.
We called it.
A toss option.
Got a new vernacular here, don't we?
Yes, we do. And it doesn't take much to come up with one in football. Third down, inches from the 26. And a first down and more. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown to Kyla Daughtry. Kyla Daughtry goes in for the touchdown. And that gives Bryant a 20-7 lead. He plays linebacker. He plays some tight end. And now they got him at running back. He was a backup quarterback last year.
Kyla Daughtry looked like Sean Alexander on that play. Thought he would gain 1 or 2 yards and wound up putting it in the end zone.
Yeah, he only needed inches for the first. More of the kick. And he is 3 for 3. 21-7, Bryant. 7:03 to go in the third. This is Fort City 6 and WNSP.
Who can deliver quality, purity, good taste, and value with a smile?
A Vitaman can. A Vitaman can. A Vitaman can. A Vitaman can.
A Vitaman can.
A Vitaman can.
Rent a cooler and receive your first 10 5-gallon bottles for just $2.55 each. You'll also get 6 of our new half-liter sports bottles free. Abita Springs Water.
A Vitaman can.
Better water, better service, better call.
Alma Bryant leading 21-7. Mystics hockey Saturday night live on Fort City 6, 7:30 on WGOK on Radio AM. And this time Odom booms it downfield, picked up the 1-yard line by Tyson Hale running on the far side of the field. He's in trouble at the 16-yard line, and down he goes at the 17.
From the goal line, out to about
Bryant adding a touchdown. They needed inches, and Daughtry gave him a lot more, Scott.
Here's the touchdown. As I said, shades of Sean Alexander against Florida, going into the line for just a yard or two for a first down, but coming out of the other side of it and then making a nifty run into the end zone. Let's check it out once again. Daughtry, of course, looking just to gain the first down, but keeps his feet moving. And all of a sudden popping through the block, through the tacklers, and that's 6 points for Bryant.
And on first down, Jason Poe on the receiving end of a Johnny Keith pass up to the 27-yard line. Gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. That's the second time that Keith and Poe have clicked in the second half, and Murphy needs points. John Sweat and Daughtry, who just scored a touchdown in on defense. They tell me that the D1 recruiters like Daughtry's size. 2nd and inches. And Tyson, Hart, I should say, 30, 35, 36, first down. They fake left, ran right. Marcus Tart with one of his better runs tonight. Picking up more than enough. John Sweat, we've heard his name, stopped him.
Murphy's been using this cannonly all night long and coming back to it once again. Jim Sudahay's staff also saying, hey, let's run something until they stop it.
We're halfway through the third. 21-7 is the score. Bryant leading at home. This is WNSP, Bay Minette Mobile. First down 10 from the 36. Up the middle, Tyson Hale dropped at the line of scrimmage. What a tackle that was. It was was Tony Gildersleeve and Kenny Nelson.
Bryant's linebackers just step up and take on the ball carriers and the blockers so well. I'm so impressed with the way they fill the holes. Look at the linebackers just diving in there to fill the hole.
2nd down, 9. Jeff Jensen leads Murphy to the line of scrimmage at the 37-yard line, their own 37. Tailback Hale, 40. Hale, 43. Hale finally stopped on the play by Reggie Payton.
It appears to me the left side of the Bryant defensive front may be just a little bit weaker than the right side. I think if I were the Murphy coaches, I would recognize that and probably run a little more to my right.
Official timeout.
Lewis Clemens coming out of the game, number 95, and
Mark Shambo comes in.
That could be interesting for the Bryant defense. Let's see what happens.
3rd down, less than 3. Ball at the Murphy 43 for sophomore John Keith. JV quarterback a year ago. Play action back to pass. The rush is on. Throws over the middle. Caught by Marcus Hart. First down in the Bryant territory to the 46-yard line. Wrapped up by Reggie Payton. Antoine Odom put the rush. And Keith got it away.
If Johnny Keith can complete that pass, he can complete any pass. Antoine Odom right in his face, and he just threw a bullet. A bullet. I was impressed.
Hale runs the play in from the far sideline. Kaiser goes left, Poe right. Poe with 2 catches and 25 on the year. Keith back to pass play action. Intercepted the pass midfield, and down to the 40-yard line is Kenny Nelson. He just reached up and grabbed it and intercepted Murphy's first turnover. Johnny Keith has thrown his 12th interception of the year.
A big play by Kenny Nelson, heads up play by him. Murphy running the play action fake, trying to hold him. The tight end trying to slip out behind Kenny Nelson. Keith didn't get enough air up under the football and threw it over to throw it over Nelson's head. Thus an interception.
Bryant's ball from the Murphy 40. Lynn Thompson trying to sneak his way on the right. High hurdles attack. They will gain maybe 2. Well, that play very slow in developing as Lynn really could not find the open door that time. Still gained about 2 yards. To the 39, make it 1 yard. And Mardrakis Adams closed quickly. So Murphy turns it over for the first time against Bryant. Bryant with possession could pretty well ice this game if they score here. From the shotgun, Gerald Thompson, junior quarterback, calls for the snap, gets it. Play action to Thompson. Back to pass. Gerald looks. Throws, caught for 35. First down 30, 25, 20. Tripped up, flag down. And it was Earl Guyton.
Against the Hurricanes.
Correction, that was Michael Williams on the tackle.
Pass from number 5.
And it appeared to be a penalty at the end of it, probably for clipping, I'm guessing.
Well, we'll see if you're right.
Got clipping hits the offense. 15 yards from the spot of the foul. But still remains 2nd down.
You were, Scott. Plaudits to you.
Thompson coming out here had a man straight down the middle, wide open. Didn't see him, though. Dropped it off to the short man.
That brings up a 2nd down.
He was wide open, too, so nobody covered on the play.
All right, well, they placed the ball at the 34-yard line in Murphy territory. 2nd down and 4. Now they're going to run to the right. Thompson keeps 30. He's to the 25. Good run down to the 23. First down. That was Gerald Thompson. Fake to his cousin Lynn. Kept it that time on the right. Normally he's been pitching it on that option. This time he kept it.
And nobody really forced the play, either the pitch or the carry or the keep. Nobody forced either one of them.
You're looking at Gerald Thompson running the attack as he looks to the sideline for the play. He sends west to the far side, but will hand off to the left side. Here comes Moore. 23, 22, and that's where he is gang tackled, led by Mardrakis Adams. He'll gain about a yard, but not much more.
Gain of about a yard on the play. Brings up a second down.
2:50 remaining. Third quarter, the South Trust Bank High School football game of the week. Brought to you by Digit Flame Color and Design Center and AAA Warehousing and Moving.
Murphy defense beginning to tire down.
Adams made that last tackle. 2nd and 9. Shotgun. 3 wideouts. Trips to the right. 2 to the left. Gerald Thompson takes off to the right. In a foot race with Mason to the outside, to the 16, to the 15, and wrapped up at the 14-yard line. It was Gerald Thompson challenging Mason, got past him, and ran into Joseph Petway.
Thompson just finding a hole outside. Murphy defense being spread all over the field. Had a blitz on there. Number 7, Rod Ryan, coming from the backside. Almost had Thompson bottled up, but Thompson escaped to the right.
8 yards of real estate. Third, less than 1. Ball at the Murphy 14. West goes right. And on 3rd and inches. The handoff. Big hole, Daughtry. 5 to the 4 and jumped at the 3. He scored a touchdown moments ago. Stopped that time by Joseph Thurman.
Nakia Daughtry once again in the short yardage play. Just a simple eye lead there. Good blocking up front. He's into the secondary and almost to 6.
Joseph Petaway also on the tackle. Yeah, when you need inches, you call on Daughtry and he gets you yards.
Shades of Sharon Alexander.
1st and goal. Ball at the 3. Make it the 4. Gerald Thompson. Daughtry right. Daughtry, touchdown. Kyle Daughtry. 2 touchdowns in the 3rd quarter. 1:05 remaining. Bryant running away, leading 27-7.
Daughtry just going off the right side here. Green Bay, we used to call this Brown left. 37 slant, and it was made famous by such players as Jim Taylor. The Cleveland Browns, who ran it also, 19 straight Jim Brown. And I had a great running back who run it for me. That was a play we used in the pros very well, and Bryant used it well also to score a touchdown.
Bryant, looked like they wanted a timeout. Nothing doing. Wilkerson to hold. Curtis Moore is perfect. 3 out of 3. Can he make it 4 out of 4? And no, he does not. 27-7 the score. Bryant leading. 1:05 to go, 3rd quarter. This is Sports City 6 and WNSP.
When it comes to great food, Naaman's Catering has whatever you're looking for. From economical to extravagant, from casual to elegant to black tie occasions, Naaman's Catering can suit your needs. With tasty hors d'oeuvres or palatable full meals, Naaman's Catering provides for events of all sizes. So whatever your catering need, Naaman's can make your special occasion one to remember. Naaman's Catering, full-service catering for all occasions. 473-3900.
Save on our exclusive new Lee's for Living carpet at Green Color and Design.
Just wait till you see this amazing carpet.
It's hard to resist a carpet that resists everything with our exclusive extra lock backing system and a 25-year no exclusion stain warranty.
When it comes to flooring, nobody does it better than Carpet One.
Tell it like it is.
Don't miss these special savings on Lee's for Living carpet, only at Green Color and Design.
Yeah, 9 toss with 8 toss.
Antoine Odom will once again exercise his right leg as he kicks off for Bryant to the 5, Hale 10, Hale 15, 20, 25, 30, finds the hole far side, 40, and out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A hard hit that time by Thomas Mayorga. Good run back by Tyson Hale, one of his best.
Tyson Hale coming to his left side, got some good blocking, got a couple of wall blocks and a shield block there, and number 2 putting a block on there, and Hale showing some speed we haven't seen this year, but Mayorga looked like a torpedo coming at him.
That number 2 you mentioned was Marcus Tart, his coach tailback. They alternate. So Murphy finds itself trailing 28-7. And on the verge of being eliminated from the playoffs for the second straight year. Remember last year they were 8-2 and didn't make it. Keith in trouble. Throws over the middle. Drops. Poe had a hand on it. And step for step with him was Tony Gildersleeve. Second down and 10. Big rush that time. And you'd have to credit Gildersleeve with some coverage on that, Scott.
Taking a look at Johnny Poe here again, coming across the middle on the crossing route here. Well covered, though, by number 43, Tony Gildersleeve.
Second and 10, Keith. Back to pass. Sack. Wow, what a hit. Odom. Antoine Odom. Flag on the play.
Number 99, Antoine Odom.
As Johnny Keith got an indoctrination that time from Antoine Odom.
Illegal motion charged against the Panthers.
And had insult to injury, illegal motion against the Murphy Panthers.
Bryant will take the play.
Got illegal motion against the offense. Penalties decline. Play third down.
Obviously, the penalty declined. They lost more yardage on the sack than they did the penalty.
And Antoine Odom, knowing it was a passing down, he turned it loose. You talked about Kenny King earlier. He certainly looked like a Kenny King with that first step. All great pass rushers have a quick first step.
Lewis Clements back in the lineup for Bryant. Third and 20 from the shotgun. Keith takes, drops back. Here's the throw with a flag down. Great catch by Tart. Hit at the 47-yard line. His own 47. That was about a 15-yard gain, but there was a flag on the play. Chris Wilkerson the hit. And Murphy another penalty. Boy, you talk about shooting yourself in the foot.
Looked like Tyson Hale was just a little bit late getting out there and lining up in the triple wide formation. Wasn't quite set at the snap of the ball.
Got illegal procedure against the offense. Only 6 men on the line of scrimmage. 5-yard penalty.
Only 6 men on the line of scrimmage.
So illegal formation. Johnny Keith throwing a bullet and a shot there. But all for naught with a penalty.
Now it's third and 25. Back to the Murphy 28. Third and 25. Play action. Keith stumbles into his own man. Still running from the right. Throws on the run. Great catch by DeMilton Wheat. And out of bounds at the 39-yard line. It's about a 10-yard gain, but well short of the first. I'll tell you this, Scott. You may catch the ball on Bryant, but you pay for it.
They are one group of hitters. Football is a contact game. Sometimes us quarterbacks get caught all up in the pitching and catching, but it is a contact game.
That's Tony Gildersleeve, who just hit him out of bounds. Fourth down and 13 for Murphy at their own 39. 2.1 seconds to go. We've had some odd end of quarters. We had 1.7 earlier. They called a timeout, Bryant did. And now Murphy takes a timeout with 2.1 seconds to go in the third, trailing 27-7. This is Sports Radio 105.5 WNSP and Sports City 6.
I'd like to take this time to remind you that there will be a bit of...
Who can deliver quality, purity, good taste, and value with a smile?
A Vita Man can. A Vita Man can. A Vita Man can. A Vita Man can.
A Vita Man can.
A Vita Man can.
Rent a cooler and receive your first 10 5-gallon bottles for just $2.55 each. You'll also get 6 of our new half-liter sports bottles free. Abita Springs Water.
A Vita Man can.
Better water, better service, better call.
With our $20 for 250 anytime minutes rate plans and free long distance, Digit can outlast any chatterbox. Digit's $40 for 500 anytime minutes rate plans with free long distance can outpace any motor mouth. Digit, chatterbox tested, motor mouth approved.
Murphy had called a timeout. Now will punt. 2.1 seconds to go, third quarter. Murray James at his own 25 takes the snap, gets the kick away. High and short. Moving up, Wilkerson dives, lost the ball. Murphy picks it up. First down, Panthers at about the 32-yard line. As Joseph Pettaway, and that is the second time tonight that Chris Wilkerson has fumbled a punt, and Murphy has recovered. And that will end the third quarter, Scott. With the score, Bryant 27, Murphy 7. High school football from Alma Bryant Stadium on Sports City 6 and WNSP.
When it comes to great food, Naaman's Catering has whatever you're looking for. From economical to extravagant, from casual to elegant to black tie occasions, Naaman's Catering can suit your needs. With tasty hors d'oeuvres or palatable full meals, Naaman's Catering provides for events of all sizes. So whatever your catering need, Naaman's can make your special occasion one to remember. Naaman's Catering, full-service catering for all occasions. 473-3900.
Save on our exclusive new Lee's for Living carpet at Green Color and Design.
Just wait till you see this amazing carpet.
It's hard to resist a carpet that resists everything with our exclusive extra lock backing system and a 25-year no exclusion stain warranty.
When it comes to flooring, nobody does it better than Carpet One.
Tell it like it is.
Don't miss these special savings on Lee's for Living carpet, only at Green Color and Design.
The fourth quarter starts with Murphy's Keith back to pass. Throwing over the middle, man there, caught by Tart, and down he goes, and he lost the ball. After the fumble recovery on first down, the pass thrown down the middle to Tart, and you know Chris Wilkerson, who just gave the ball away, was going to make a pay, and he popped Tart pretty good.
We've been talking about how tough hitters that this Bryant defense was, and Chris Wilkerson, who had to be a little bit upset. Here's a penalty on the field. Had to be upset by dropping that punt. Took it out on Tart that time.
Another penalty. Here's Harville Owens.
Got holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Remain first down.
Well, Alma Bryant had the advantage.
Tart here almost being able to pull it in, but Wilkerson making the play to knock it loose.
Bryant had more penalties in the first half, but I think Murphy's catching up in the second half. Now it's 1st and 20 from the Bryant 46. High snap chased by Johnny Keith. He goes to his knees, back to the 40, and this drive is in reverse.
When it rains, it storms.
Yeah, but thankfully not as hard as last week.
Certainly not.
11:35 remaining in the game. 27-7 Bryant looking for 8 straight.
Snap over Johnny Keith's head. He could not handle the football. Thought he could pick it up and do something with it, but finally just had to fall on it.
Well, they're back at their 40. The first down marker for the first down would be at the Bryant 23. Scoreboard says they need 37 yards.
I can't count that high, Lee.
Keith over the middle on the slant, midfield. Tart with a nice move, and he goes down at the 49. He broke one tackle. He broke away from Gildersleeve. But Reggie Payton was there to tackle him at third down. And let's see. They only got to get to the 23. They're about midfield.
The Bryant defense makes you earn everything you get from them. Even if you've got a pass completion in front of them, there's going to be 2, 3 players all over you. Look at that, 4 players around the football.
Scott, they only need 28 yards on this. Johnny Keith sends out trips to the right, twins to the left, 5 wideouts, no protection. Good night. Odom got in there. The throw incomplete. Poe came back. He saw his quarterback was helpless. He ran back trying to help him, couldn't hang on to the ball. But Johnny Keith, I get rid of that ball, and I don't care.
Antoine Odom showing again that quick step that makes him such an outstanding college prospect. That time he was in Keith's face instantly.
If you were the quarterback, might you go to the sidelines and ask for at least one back to protect you from Odom?
Help, help, coach, help.
Came into the game leading the team in sacks. He almost got one there. 4th and 28. Jabari James to punt at the 35. Gets a good snap, not much of a rush, and a nice spiral. Wilkerson, 20. And down he goes at about the 23-yard line. So Chris Wilkerson held on to it that time and runs it back to the 23.
And a good move by Coach Mark Lassiter, putting Wilkerson back there again to receive the punt, maintaining his confidence.
That's very rare to see him fumble a punt. Seen him now in 2 years, and he really gets the job done. Bryant's ball leading 27-7 at the 22-yard line. They won last year 12-7. High snap. Lynn Thompson leaps up, gets it, cuts 25, flirting up to the 40. Boy, that was an interesting play. I wonder if it was diagrammed like that. Both players leap up. Lynn takes it from his cousin, swings right, cuts back. Watch this run. This guy's close to 200 yards. Here, you don't want it, I'll take it.
Yeah, he won the jump ball contest in the backfield for the ball, and he decided once he got it, he'd drive the length of the court and put it in. Never saw a football player start with a jump ball.
This time they do it the usual way, and Thompson gains about 7 more yards up to the 47. They have some unusual running plays. I like that one where they both jump up for it.
Well, that's the second time we've seen that.
2nd down, 3 on the 7-yard pickup. Bryant at their own 46. Lynn Thompson. Close to 200 yards. He's got the first 2 touchdowns. Kyle Daughtry on the next 2. 2nd down, 3. Lee Cervini and Scott Hunter at Bryant Stadium, or the Eye of the Storm Stadium as it's referred to here. And they want Lynn Thompson again. Nice cutback up to midfield. 1st down. Power runs his way into Murphy territory to the 48. He showed me a little power that time.
Murphy defense really beginning to tire now.
How is it the runner never gets tired?
Easier to attack than it is to defend.
We're watching Lynn Thompson again. I think Murphy's just about seen enough of him. 1st down, 10. Handoff Moore to the left. Follows his blocking. Turns the corner. And will gain about 2, maybe 3. Give him 2 yards to the Murphy 46. He kind of stopped that time. Looked for a cutback.
And Lee, Bryant using a lot of east and west stuff out of the shotgun. You say, well, that's not all that good, but someone has to pursue to make the tackle out there, and Murphy defense has probably run 2,000 yards tonight making tackles.
8:23 to go in the game. 2nd down, 8 yards to go for Bryant at the Murphy 46 from the shotgun. Here's Lynn Thompson, 45. Thompson, 40. Thompson to the 39. About a yard shy of the 1st down. And again, Murphy's defense put to the test. Patrick Gordon on the tackle. Flag is down also.
Appeared to be a face mask. Nope, I missed that one.
That was Jared Easley, I should say, on the tackle.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Remain down.
All right, the holding penalty pushes Bryant back to its own 47. 8:05 remaining.
Once again, the Bryant team looking to the sidelines. Their coaches call the play. They don't huddle. The coaches call the plays from the sideline.
2nd and 14 for Bryant. Gerald Thompson steps up into the pocket and steps into a tackler, and down he goes for a loss. He is sacked.
That's a technique, Lee, I saw years ago. Pensacola Woodham High School did the same thing. I saw them beat a team out of Miami using that technique, and they just absolutely wore them out.
Watch Joseph Petway from his defensive back position that time, Scott, on our replay, the Sports City replay. Petway made the stop. They blitzed that time.
Murphy trying to get a break.
3rd and 20. And they're running out of time. The clock winding on down to 7:20 as their playoff hopes starting to leave them. Here's Gerald Thompson over the middle. Moore has it in midfield and tackled in his shoes right on the 50-yard line as Antonio Mason stopped him. 4th down and 12.
Very impressed with Gerald Thompson, playing a very controlled, within himself type football game. He is the kind of quarterback that can carry you a long way in the playoffs with the way he is playing. I am very, very, very confident he can take Bryant a long way.
Showing us a multi-dimensional offense. The Bryant Hurricanes will punt. Johnson under a rush, line drive kick. There's Poe, 20, runs to his right, turns it upfield, cut down at the 27-yard line. Jason Poe. And I would say that Bryant has really done a good job containing him. He's been held to, I think, what, 2 or 3 catches tonight.
Not his usual night.
Next week, Bryant takes a trip to T.R. Miller. They'll load up the buses and go up to Bruton. I understand jambalaya will be the order of the day on the bus. Murphy.
I want to salute the Booster Club for their outstanding seafood feast they had for us.
Murphy will try to regroup against Shaw. Shaw's coming on this year. Here's a pass by Keith, lobs it to the near side. And the receiver, Ramon Kaiser, gets tangled up with the defensive back. It's incomplete at the 48-yard line. Pollock was back there defending. Mark Lassiter looking on for his 8th straight. He will be undefeated in 6 Area 1. Keith almost brought rain with that throw.
A lot of people thought there might be a little bit of a slide in this Bryant program, but not under Mark Lassiter. He has kept it up there.
Keith out of the shotgun, drops straight back. Odom tries to get him. Here's a pass to the far side, and it's almost intercepted by John Sweat. That time he went deep to the right side, trying both sidelines, unable to complete the long pass.
So John Sweat's grandmother down near the truck at halftime, she had a twinkle in her eye you could see for a mile away.
Lynn Thompson, 199 yards on 17 carries.
Keith just trying to put some air into the football here and hope he could come up with a big play.
And Sweat almost got the interception. Tell you though, Keith, he's got some talent. He's going to be fun to watch next year as a junior with some experience. They flood the secondary. 3 wideouts right to the left. Keep dropping back. Here comes Odom. Here's a long, high skyscraper. And it's going to be incomplete, flag down. Poe went up that time. And defending on the play was Carlos Robinson. Those are the kind of passes that Poe normally gets, Scott. He skyrockets up in the air and grabs them.
Well, let's see what the call is.
Pass interference against Poe and Murphy. Boy, as you said, when it rains, it pours.
Offensive pass interference. Tough call.
You don't see that call very often. And as far as Jim Sude is concerned, it's once is too much. Harville Owens will give us the official call.
They can decline the play and just get a 4th down on a punt.
Pass interference against the offense is declined.
All right, Murphy has found itself in the second half with a lot of 3rd and 4th and longs.
Official calling Poe there for the offensive pass interference.
Murphy has not been a good scoring second half team. Barry James drops back to his 12. Wilkerson stands at his 40. With no rush, he gets it away. Wilkerson backs up, drops it, picks it up, 32, breaks 2 tackles, 35, and still running to the 40, to the near sideline, and out of bounds he goes. Flags all over the place. He was hit hard out of bounds at the 44-yard line. Chris Wilkerson, and a couple of flags on the play. Well, Harville Owens will be kept busy. Right now, they're talking to Wilkerson. He was shaken up.
A clipping on the receiving team. 15-yard penalty. Be 1st down.
And to add insult to injury, all that work by Wilkerson, and it comes back.
Let's see if we can find it here. Wilkerson finally getting a handle on the football. Coming up with it here. And didn't see the clip, but Wilkerson using the old stiff arm here.
So Bryant leading 27-7, 5:48 remaining. Double wing, single setback, Pollock in at fullback. And I believe that was Lynn Thompson from a wingback. And he gets the yardage he needs to go over 200. That was Lynn Thompson. He's now over 200 yards. Kevin Tyson on the tackle.
Mark Lassiter knows that Murphy only probably has one more possession, so he just wants to speed this clock.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got one stat to give you.
Those listening can watch this game at 5 p.m. Saturday on Sports City 6, and then stay tuned for live coverage of the Mystics at 7:30. Or if you're in the car, want to listen to Jim Cox on WGOK. Here is Thompson, cut back 30, 35, 40, 45 midfield. Icing on the cake to an unbelievable performance by Lynn Thompson.
Wow.
First down. What more can I say? Anthony Pugh finally caught him.
Lynn Thompson gets turned up. He really turns it on. I'm impressed. He has about 2 or 3 gears. Usually you see good backs always have 1, 2, or 3 gears. They'll coast a little bit, and then all of a sudden when they get a crack, I see a little daylight, they turn it on, and he certainly can.
I don't think we'd have to consult very long to find out who our player of the game is, do you?
No question.
At midfield, double wing, single setback, 1st and 10 at the Murphy 49. More in motion to the left. Gerald Thompson to Pollock, hit at the line, down he goes, easily is there. He's had a pretty good defensive game tonight, I'd have to say, and Mardrakus Adams on the stop of Pollock, 4.5 lift. Next week, Sports City 6 and WNSP presents a doubleheader. Thursday night, McGill and Robertsdale, and Friday night from Pritchard High. I shouldn't say Pritchard. It's Viger High at Pritchard. My apologies.
It's my school there, University of Pritchard.
That's right. It's not High. It's Pritchard University. It's against Bay Minette. East meets West. The Eastern Shore comes over. Bay Minette. 2nd and 11. And Gerald Thompson, play action will keep. He'll try to cut back. It turned around, and down he goes at the 49. He gains 2.
Mark Lassiter beginning to shut it down here using more of a conventional wing T offense here, getting out of his shotgun and just trying to roll the clock.
Thanks to Jostens, Golden Sky Systems, and UJ Chevrolet. Huge turnout for Alma Bryant. Oh, yes. Again, Abita Springs. Thank you. And I've had more than my share of Abita Springs this evening. Abita Springs supplying us with our thirst quencher. 3rd down, 9. Bryant running the clock down. Double wing. There is Derek Davis. Gets the handoff off the right side for about 4 yards to the 46-yard line. Derek Davis is the backup quarterback, also wide receiver. Curtis Cooper on the tackle. 4th down. As Mark Lassiter keeps the football on the ground, leading 27-7. Scott Hunter has left me and will be going down to the playing field for a post-game interview. Jim Sudahay can only hope that things get better next week against Shaw. Shaw is an up-and-coming team in 5A. May win 5A Area 1. Murphy will know that they are not going to the playoffs for the 2nd straight year. And a delay of game penalty. That was an easy call. Don't forget Auburn football on WNSP, 6 p.m. tomorrow night. Right after the finish of this game and our post-game interview, we go to Pigskin Pete. Bring us up to date on the Major League Baseball game. I've been getting asked about the Braves and Mets, as well as high school football. Now it's 4th down, 11. High snap. Johnson leaps up, can't get it, drops the ball, falls on it, and he is finally down at the 35. Murphy gets a big break. Will Cherry led the charge. High snap. It's a great job, though, really, by Marty Johnson just to keep the ball. Not that it matters with 2:14 remaining. Team leading 27-7. And Murphy will send their offense. And a new quarterback, Ryan Greer, a 5'10 junior, checks in. Ball at the Bryant, 35. They spread the field, 4 wideouts, 2 to each side, single setback, and the ball is pitched right back to the fullback, who dropped it, picked up by Odom, and he may go. 40, 35, 30, 20, 10. Look at that. Antoine Odom. 64 yards. We fumbled. Odom picked it up. To Murphy. Panthers had a shot at him. And he looked like he was going to run all the way to Tuscaloosa on that one. Antoine Odom. There's your exclamation mark. Antoine Odom picked up that football, and nobody could bring him down. 2 Panthers had a shot. And I don't even think he looks tired out there. Moore will try the PAT. 33-7, Bryant. Lynn Thompson, well over 200 yards. Kyle Daughtry, a couple of touchdowns. And now Antoine. The snap, the hold, the kick. Good. And it's 34-7. Bryant, 2 minutes to go. This is Sports City 6 and WNSP.
Who can deliver quality, purity, good taste, and value with a smile?
A Vita Man can. A Vita Man can. A Vita Man can. A Vita Man can.
A Vita Man can.
A Vita Man can.
Rent a cooler and receive your first 10 5-gallon bottles for just $2.55 each. You'll also get 6 of our new half-liter sports bottles free. Abita Springs Water.
A Vita Man can.
Better water, better service, better call.
With our $20 for 250 anytime minutes rate plans and free long distance, Digit can outlast any chatterbox. Digit's $40 for 500 anytime minutes rate plans with free long distance can outpace any motor mouth. Digit, chatterbox tested, motor mouth approved.
Exactly 2 minutes to go. The last time we saw Bryant on Sports City 6, Antoine Odom scored the final touchdown to give him a come-from-behind win over Theodore. He puts the exclamation point on with a 64-yard run of a fumbled. Ran on the return to about the 30-yard line. Murphy will have the ball first and 10 at its own 30-yard line. As returning that football, Quentin Montgomery coming off the field, gets his hands on the football for the first time. A smashing win for Bryant. They'll go 8-0. Finishing up their conference games, they'll be 4-0 in 6A Area 1. They'll win it for the 2nd straight year and go 18 straight regular season games without a loss. Congratulations to Bryant. Coach Mark Lassiter, his staff, and his team. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Greer will throw. Too high for Marcus Tart, incomplete. Greer, a lefty, 5'10" junior. The scary thing about Bryant is the strength of their team is in their junior class. Gerald Thompson, the quarterback, comes back. William Johnson, the wideout, comes back. Lynn Thompson comes back. They do lose Odom. And I'm sure their opposition will celebrate that. 2nd and 10 from the 30. Movement on the line. Play is whistled dead. They lose most of their offensive line. Clements comes back off the defensive line along with Greg Johnson, who sat out tonight.
5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty against Murphy moves it back to the 25. And they do lose a lot of their defensive players. Sweat, Wilkerson, Nelson, Odom. 1:44 to go. Second and 15, and the handoff to the tailback. Hale to the 30, and down he goes at about the 33-yard line. Nicholas Naylor, sophomore defensive lineman, made the top. I should make the stop, I should say, with a minute 27 remaining. Scott Hunter on the sideline. Scott, how about that run by Antoine Odom? We'll get his thoughts later on. He was speechless one of the few times. Second and make it 3rd and 7. Greer hands off to Hale. And he is buried at the 35. Flags all over the place. That is not Hale. That is Deshaun Powell. Reggie Payton on the tackle. Jim Sude clearing his bench. Check the call out.
Face mask to charge against the Hurricanes.
That's a face mask penalty against the Hurricanes all the way to midfield for Murphy. Next Thursday, Robertsdale against McGill. And Friday, Viger and Bay Minette from Pritchard Stadium. We have 2 encounters, Mobile versus Bay Minette. Under a minute. 1 minute left.
Lynn Thompson, if I can, just a second. I know you shouldn't be talking about the game is going on, but 49 seconds left. You've had an incredible night, over 200 yards rushing.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my offensive line, my wing back, and my quarterback, and all my coaches. But we played a great game, came out here. We expected to win.
All right, now, you're headed to the playoffs. It's another level.
We're going all the way, baby. We're going to the top. 5, 6 state champions, baby.
All right, last year, Viger stopped you, but this year, nobody can.
We can't be stopped. Can't be stopped, baby. Can't be stopped.
All right, Lynn Thompson who gained over 200 yards tonight. If the figure is right, I think 226 yards. So you can hear the Bryant Hurricanes beginning to celebrate behind me as they wrap this one up over Murphy.
And on the last play of the game, Powell runs the football, and Bryant right there to bring him down, and this one is over. Reggie Payton, the final tackle of the game. Bryant wins and celebrates their 8th straight. 34-7 is the final score. Lynn Thompson, you just heard from Lynn Thompson, his play was winding on down. Over 200 yards unofficially. The first 2 touchdowns. The Kyla Daughtry 2 touchdowns in the 3rd quarter, and Antoine Odom with the exclamation point. A 64-yard run with a fumble.